Yes, you read that correctly. You should not be a scaredy cat realtor. We've got a lot to talk about today. Welcome to today's morning meeting. I'm Greg Luther, the one guy that meets with you every single day to help you in growing your real estate business. This is a big topic here because we want to talk about your courage level, your action as CEO of your small business, and if you're really doing what it takes to succeed as a realtor. Because let me tell you, if you're failing, it is your fault. 100% of the time, it's your fault. And if you're winning, that too is your fault. Congratulations. That's all because of what you're doing. There's no happenstance. There's no luck in this business. It all comes down to how you react to things that are going to happen to you. So I don't want you to be that, what I would consider the scaredy cat realtor, the cowardly person that backs down when challenged with a problem in life. I'll give you a whole bunch of examples here because a lot of times this mental mindset is what's going to determine whether you succeed or you fail. You've heard of the fight or flight mechanism, right? So anytime something that is attacking you, you either have fight or you have flight. What I've found, particularly in the real estate business for some reason, anytime there's a financial attack, a lot of realtors have that flight mechanism that kicks in and they run for the hills. They shut everything down. They stop paying all their fees. They cancel their website. They go to a cheaper cell phone plan. They got to go to a different brokerage. They're trying to cut all of their costs when in reality, when something financial attacks, something that's financial attacks you, it means you need to make more money. You can't save enough money to fix that situation. So I'll give you an example. Tell me if this is heartless or if this is helpful. My husband was just diagnosed with cancer and he's not going to be able to work anymore. So I can't be involved in your coaching anymore, Greg. Sounds to me like you need to make more money. Well, we were in a car wreck and our car was totaled and we just don't have any money right now. So I can't afford to do any marketing. Sounds like you need to make more money. Well, we just found out that the IRS put a lien on us and we're $70,000 in the hole. So we need to save everything we can. Sounds like you need to make more money. You have a bigger need for a massive income today than you did yesterday. And what happens is for real estate agents, you know, the definition of courage is not lack of fear. The definition of courage is having fear, but moving forward anyway, doing what's in your best interest. And I can't tell you how many times I see an agent has a deal falls apart. So then they're going to be financially strapped and they needed that money to pay the bills. Or the IRS, they owe the IRS a bunch of money, which happens all the time because they're doing a bad job of planning. They need a much, much better coaching game plan together for themselves. They have medical bills that come up. They have medical issues or diagnoses that come up. A family member or a friend gets sick. Something happens with your child. Anything like that, you're very quickly going to say, I need to go focus on that. No, you need to make more money because that's the only thing that will fix every one of those problems. And I mean, every one of them. And I've given countless examples of that. If you've been to our coaching retreats, even if you've been on our live coaching calls, we've talked a lot about, you know, what do you want to do? You want to, oh, I got to take care of my mom. For what? Like, it's okay to be there and be there supportive, but you don't need to be the one doing the work. A nurse is like $30 an hour. Do you know how much money you'd make as a realtor? Well, I don't have $30. Then go get it. Because the only other option is you to do the work and no money come in, putting you more than $30 an hour in debt. There's no way you can win with that game. Anytime something happens to you that's devastating, your car repair is going to be $7,200. Sounds like you need to make some more money. Get your ass in gear. Get to work. Get better. Get more access to coaching. Get more marketing out there. Oh, well, now I'm going to be financially strapped. I can't spend $10 a day on Facebook. I need to go to $40 a day on Facebook. You know why? Because I need more money. You don't back off. You don't stop your money. It's like, say you're working a salary job, right? I want you to look at it this way. You have a salary job. You're making $80,000 a year. Oh, well, I got in a car wreck, so I need to stop earning money. So I'm just going to quit my job. Well, I'm not quitting my job. I'm just not going to show up and do what I'm supposed to do. You're quitting your job. Oh, well, my son broke his leg, so I need to stay home and take care of him. So you're not going to make the $80,000 a year? It sounds to me like you're probably going to need to make more money. Anything that happens in life, a lot of, a deal falls apart. Oh, now I can't pay my bills. I'm not going to be able to pay my mortgages. Then you better get your ass in gear. You can't tuck back into the cave, cut everything off, stop all opportunities at making money, focus on personal, other issues rather than the financial issues that you need. Let me tell you, many of you have heard this story, and I'm going to do the quick and easy version so I don't get out of tune and start crying on video here. Many of you know when my grandfather got sick, I was the freaking hero. Why? Because he's only going to live for another 24 hours and no surgery, no insurance will cover this because he has terminal cancer. And what we'd have to do is ridiculous. We'd have to completely cut his stomach out. We'd have to hook his esophagus to his intestines, and that's only going to allow him to live for 2 weeks. And it would be like $150,000. I said, who do I write the check out to? I got 17 freaking days, not one. Tell me money won't buy health. Tell me money won't buy you anything that you need in your life. Anybody that's ever told you money won't buy happiness, that's a broke ass loser. It makes them feel better for not being happy because they think, well, if I did have money, it wouldn't make me any happier. It will keep your family alive. It will do surgical procedures or treatments that otherwise wouldn't be covered, aren't approved, whatever, to keep people alive, to keep them healthy, and to keep them happy. Many of you know about the story of my dog this year. $31,000 to save a dog. She's happier and healthier now than she was before she got sick. 3 veterinarians said, put her down. She won't live another 24 hours. Money will buy happiness. You know what I didn't do? Freak out. Because by the way, that was a 3-month process of literally treatments every 60 minutes. You know what I didn't do? I didn't shut down. You know what I did do? Shit, I need to make some more money. I got to make some more money. I have life expenses that I did not expect. These are unexpected expenses here. I need to work more. I need to get more focused. I need to get more marketing out there. The last thing I do is say, oh my gosh, I guess I'm just going to shut everything down for 3 months. Then everybody fails. And whether your dog makes it or passes, whether your parent or your spouse or whatever makes it or passes, then what? Then you're just that and broke? That doesn't make any sense at all. You have a much better chance of having a win-win on the financial side and the family side if you increase your income. Now, let me tell you the other side of that, because this is a very important lesson for you. The winners that I work with, the agents involved with Greg Luther Inner Circle Coaching, they know damn well that I am crazy busy. I am always working. I run multiple businesses. I coach thousands and thousands of agents around the country. But when they raise their hand and say, Greg, I need some help right now, I step up to the plate for them. So every week I'll have somebody contact me, Greg, my life is in shambles right now. My spouse just had this diagnosis. My pet just got sick. I just got a bill from the IRS. Whatever it is that they're freaking out, they say, I know I need to be courageous. What can I do? How can I go bigger than I was going? Because I have a bigger need for finances today than I did yesterday. It should be a huge eye opener for you if you're having financial problems. That is your fault. And it's from a lack of specific actions that you're taking every day. Let me assure you, learning something ain't going to do it. You can be a professional student with 18 degrees and still be broke as hell. You can be on every one of my training classes and be here every single day. If you are not implementing, it is your fault when you don't make money. It's time to step up to the plate. It's time to have more accountability. It's time to say, Greg, like I'll give you an example. For those that are involved in our Inner Circle coaching, it's $377 a month, right? $300. It's $377 a month. Some agents do very, very well and make ridiculous amounts of money. And a whole lot of agents say, Greg, I got it. I'm using it. A couple closings a month, but A couple closings a month is not going to be enough for you to build your retirement. It's not getting you where you need to be. You know what they need? More accountability. They say, Greg, how can I get more of you? How can I get more access? How can I do more? What can I do for personal accountability in my own life, in my personal life and my business life? There's always some support out there that will hold your feet to the fire and make you prioritize your time a lot more rather than BSing yourself as you do every day. Because the problem is we believe our own bullshit. So you need that accountability. The last thing you want to do is to, oh, I'm getting so fat, I think I'll just cancel my gym membership. If you have money problems, why would you cut off your opportunity? Oh, my money problems are so bad right now that I'm just not going to make money for a couple months. That is stupid. It is the sign of failure. It's the sign of a coward. One thing I can promise you, over the next 365 days, there's going to be some bad shit that happens to you. I know it sucks. I know it sucks, but look, you know it's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of good stuff that happens to you too. That's the great thing. I hope you have 10 times as many good things as you do bad. But can you agree that over the next year, something really big and really bad will also happen? I hope you have 10 things that are really good, but you're going to have one that's bad. How will you react? Will you step up? Will you be the one that says, this is what I needed to 10x my income? This is what I needed to stop playing around on TikTok and actually do something that's going to make me some money. To stop playing around worrying about what's going on with the war or the economy or the president or the election or the Kim Kardashian or the whatever is going on right now or who's woke and who ain't. Get your ass in gear. Focus on you. You are the CEO. It is your responsibility to get the things done that should be accomplished here. And what happens is when those bad things happen to you, because they do, it happens to every single human out there. You know, the whole thing, oh, I don't want you to wish it bad on me. What the hell's the difference? You think if you wish all good, nothing bad's going to happen? It has nothing to do with reality. Take action. Don't freaking hope. Hope is not going to get you there. Take action for yourself and your family. And if you're ready for it, and when those things happen, because what happens is, I want you to imagine right now, and I know you've had this happen in your life. You get served with a lawsuit or divorce papers or an IRS audit or something really big. Instantly, you get like that weird flutter inside and you're nervous and you can't control yourself and it's all you think about. And when you lay down at night, it makes you think about it more because you don't have other stuff going on. So then you can't sleep at night and it all starts to get bad. And then if you don't sleep good, then you're not going to sell real estate very well because you didn't wake up and do the power hour. You woke up trying to figure out how you're going to wake up because you only got an hour and a half of sleep and it all starts downhill because you didn't have the right mindset to take action at that, to swell your chest up, to do what it takes to succeed. That is not a concern for you. Those of you that are familiar with, if you've read my book, The Profit Path, if you've seen, I think we actually have on the coaching member site, having the alter ego. Many of you know mine is Johnny Atlas. And I'm actually looking at Atlas right now. He held the weight of the world on his shoulders. There's nothing that I can't handle, but I know that I have fight in me. Now that feels good to say, oh yeah, I'm a fighter. I'm not going to run, Greg. I'm a fighter. Do you? Do you really? If you got served papers on something today, if you had a certified letter and you had to sign it and you open it up, it's the IRS that you're getting audited. Do you really have fight or are you scared out of your freaking mind? Do you cower immediately? That's the definition of a coward. Or do you say, well, I'm probably screwed here. Looks like I need at least another $1 million. I better call in some reinforcements. I better figure out how to do it. Because the other thing you can do is cry and ruin the next 7, 8, 10, 12 years of your life trying to figure out how to have meager lifestyle and have them taking everything from you. Or you can just fight that shit and you can make it go away. Which do you think is smarter? So don't say that you're a fighter if you're not. Everybody's a fighter until they get challenged. Everybody talks a lot of stuff and they're strong till they get punched in the mouth, right? That's a ad lib version of Mike Tyson. He said, yeah, everybody's brave. Everybody can talk that stuff till they get punched in the mouth. Then you can see how they react. So I can promise it is going to happen to you. What I can't promise is what you will happen to it, how you will reply, how you will respond when those things happen. Should they be afraid of you because you can make it go away that quickly? Or are you going to be afraid of it? Are you going to allow, and we've all been through, I've been through divorces. I've been through all of that stuff myself, death in the family, sickness, everything you can imagine. The only thing that matters is how you respond. And you may be going through something right now. You're like, holy crap, this is what my problem is. I haven't mentally been where I need to be, and I need somebody that will get me on track and will not listen to my bullshit. Here's the problem. If you call friends and family, here's how they reply to you. Don't call me. I will fix you. You contact me, I will fix you. You contact your friend, you contact your best friend to tell them about your situation. You just got served with papers, divorce, IRS, the car got wrecked, the money's bad, they're sucking money out of your account, whatever it is. Here's what your friend's going to say. Oh, it's horrible. I'm so sorry you're going through this. Oh, I know. I just can't imagine. Shut up. Let's go make some money. Don't care what's going on. You think that's a problem? You don't have a problem with expenses. You have a problem with income. Income will fix it. Let's run it right in their ass right now. Let's find a way to make that happen. You do not want me as a friend if you want somebody to listen to you and cry and feel sorry for you and everything else. No, we're going to fix it. We have fight. Otherwise, I will literally kick you out of the program. You don't have to worry about leaving. You want to be a failure? You want to coward? But don't only cancel me, cancel your damn license. Cancel everything you have. Sell one of your cars, shrink into oblivion, think that the only way you can survive is to live to thrive. Oh, I can't have anything nice. I don't want to pay for brand name stuff. That's such a waste of money. Oh, I don't want to go to the fancy restaurant. That's such a waste. I could be putting that. Go fix your income. Stop deciding to lose. You're going to create a retirement where you can stay alive later by living a shitty life now, by shopping at Walmart now, by wearing bad clothes, by not driving a nice car, being proud that you drive a 2009 vehicle. Like, oh, I don't really need all that stuff. No, but I can promise you it would make a big difference for you overall. You ever rode in first class as opposed to coach on an airplane? I'm telling you, it does something for you. I'm telling you, it does something for your mental mindset. I don't care if it was a $200 upgrade. You made a lot more than $200. If you start living that type of lifestyle, it will cause you to raise your own standards so you can help others at a much higher level, and you can live the quality of life that you deserve. But it all is going to come down to, over the next 365 days, you might be going through something right now. How are you replying to it? Did you get stronger because of it? Did it make you a better person, a richer person, a more successful, a more focused, less time wasted because you had fight in you? Or were you scared? Now, listen, I can describe that feeling because I've had that feeling for maybe 10 seconds. Ain't happening here. I'm going to find a way. You are not going to intimidate me. You're not going to scare me. I'm not worried about any of the threats of something happening to me, something actually happening to me. I don't care about any of that. It's only going to make me bigger, bolder, stronger, richer, more successful, more healthier, whatever it is. I'm going to overcome those situations. I am not going to cower. So I want you to be honest with yourself about how you've reacted when these things have happened before. You know, I hear agents all the time, well, I went through a divorce 3 years ago and it took me 2.5 years to get over it. You know, it could have taken you 2.5 days, but it took 2.5 years of suffering to say, you know what, I just don't want to be this person anymore. I think I'll go find my happiness. Maybe you should have done that in 2.5 days instead of 2.5 years. Oh, Greg, it takes longer than it takes you longer than that because you don't have that fight in you to the level that you should have. Because, by the way, there's a whole lot of people that get over those life circumstances immediately and completely change their life. You've probably heard before, they're going out to get a revenge body. I'm going to make him so upset, so disappointed that he left me. Well, you should have done that while you were with him, and you should be doing it for you, not for somebody that you don't even like anymore. But hey, if it makes you healthier, great. But there's some people that are depressed and never want to date again, and never want to own a house again, and never want to have a dog again, and never want all of these things. Look, it's very simple. It's so hard. You do have emotions, but you have to know how to control them. You have to know how to utilize them. You have to know, most importantly, how to compartmentalize them and not let them shut down the good things in your life. If something bad happens, if you get fired from your job, it doesn't mean that you need to ruin the rest of your life. It means that compartment is screwed up right now. We're not going to screw up the rest of them. We need them to be stronger to lift us up and get us where we need to be. Let me know your thoughts about this. Let me know about one of the toughest things that you ever went through. Because listen, we've all been through it. I've been through all of those: death in the family, sickness, divorce, child custody, all of that stuff. It is very difficult to deal with. That doesn't mean that you can't mourn it, but that doesn't mean you shut everything down to mourn. Do you agree with that? Let me know in the comments below. What's something that you went through that you wish you would have gotten over it quicker so that you could succeed? And it might be something you're going through right now. Let us know in the comments here. It's a judgment-free zone, because hell, every single human on the planet has been through those things. And here in our community, if you're a member with Greg Luther Inner Circle Coaching, you've got all the support you need. You've got people that will stand behind you, that will lift you up, that will give you everything you need. If you just say, hey, I need some help. That's all you have to do. Stop lying to yourself and others. Don't act like things are okay. If you tell me things are fine, I assume they're fine. Not like marriage. Honey, what's bothering you? Nothing, I'm fine. That means she's not fine. We ain't doing that shit. You step up. You show others you need support. You're going to move forward. You're going to succeed. That's what courage is. It's moving forward in the face of that fear. It's not absence of fear. If this rings true for you, if this is helpful for you, I want you to click the like button here. Let everybody know this is something you might want to share this with others as well. Other people, real estate or not, that are going through those things or have been through these things. I think it's crucial that the way we respond will make a difference of how strong we are and the quality of our own lives moving forward. If you're not a member with us, check out the video description box below. You can open it up. I think it says see more or something like that. Open that up. That's going to show you a few links where you can get more information with us here. Check out getfastclosings.com. Getfastclosings.com. Make sure you take action. Make sure you are the fight, not flight. You will never catch me flight when it comes to something happening. I'm sometimes too aggressive in going after it. And I think you'll find that you will do far, far better that way. You'll feel stronger, you'll feel better, and you'll get a better desired outcome as well. Honored to have you watching here. Hopefully you are following the channel and you've rang the bell. We've got more for you tomorrow. I'll talk to you soon, and bye-bye for now.